Oh, it's hot coffee. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, you. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. It's going to happen with the OBS because I'm very new to the system and I'm working on it. So, again, I was on the stream for a couple of minutes ago, but I messed something up and the chat thing didn't come up. So I was like, well, I'm just going to restart the chat. It seems to be public right now. I think the only problem with the video is I did not save it to. Did I? Let me see. I did not save it to the playlist section that I needed to save it to, which is the live stream. So that's done. Save. And we out. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. I apologize for the lateness of the hour. I should have been here about 35 minutes ago, but I was not working on stuff. It's been a weird morning. Mosquitoes, sleepless nights, craziness. Anyway, what I was going to say is I want to thank you for joining me on the channel. I want to thank you for joining me yesterday. I want to thank you for joining me today. And I want to thank you for your continued support. It helps out with the channel every day that you guys are on here. When you like and comment on the videos, it's very helpful. So I just wanted to say thank you for all of you who have been able to be here, for those of you who continue to be here, for those of you who are just here for support. I can't thank you enough for being here. I'm going to continue to make these videos and continue to get better at making these videos every single day of my life so that I can continue to push forward and become a better guitar player, a better musician, and a better producer, songwriter, whatever, what have you. So for those of you who don't know the channel, I'm going to go ahead and go through my spiel real quick. The channel is about 4 things, and the first 2 things involve the live stream. And the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is the practice session, and the second part is the improvisational practice session. Well, it's part of the practice, but the practice session will be about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together as a collective, so that we can push each other from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Those things will include, the practice session will include warm-ups, scales, chords and voicings, different chord progressions, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs that we will use as a collective to get better and to keep into our pockets. So when we're making improvisational music, we will have them there. So the second part is obviously doing the improvisational music. So on the stream, it'll just be me improving, okay? So it's my hope that you guys will be able to improv, or you'll judge me on my improv, and hopefully you will be able to use the same backing tracks, which I do have available in the playlist section of my channel. Obviously, these are not songs that I've written, but you can use them when you're creating your own videos. At least YouTube has not said it's been an issue so far, and I've been using them for like the last 450 videos or so, 470 videos, whatever it was. So basically, I'll improv on the channel. It's my hope that you will feel confident and comfortable enough to where you can videotape yourself improving to these songs, and you will post that to YouTube so you can share that video with me. And with your permission, I'd like to share it on the channel, or at least have your permission to discuss the video on the channel so we can talk about how you have attacked the fretboard, what you can do better. We can talk about what I've done and how I can attack the fretboard differently, different influencers that can get us from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of improvisational guitar playing. And yeah, all those 2 things are in service to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X and using my understanding of the guitar, understanding of how to play the guitar, and understanding my basic or general understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in my digital audio workstation of choice, which is Logic Pro X. 100% of the music I'll be creating, obviously I'll be singing, songwriting, creating guitar tracks on, or I'll be using my guitar as my primary source, or my primary source of inspiration, or my primary instruments on the tracks. I'll be using synthesizers and things of that nature, but 100% of this stuff is for me to get better as a writer, songwriter, and producer in Logic Pro X. The other 90% of the stuff that I'll be creating will be created for music that I'm creating for myself. The other 10% will be split into 2 parts. Music I create for other and individual influencers, as well as others influencers, artists that are looking for new music, as well as the other 10% that will be created for other short film creators and directors in the area in which I live. I work with a lot of people who work with short films or doing short films, and it's cool because it gives me the opportunity to work on new stuff and use my brain a little bit differently, because writing songs for music is very different than writing songs for musical scores. It is what it is. And lastly, basically I ask people, the channel, basically when people don't watch the channel, it serves for me as a video log, as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation, because these videos do inevitably help me get the understanding of what I need to do and what I don't need to do. But when people comment in real time, I can see the mistakes that I've made, and then I can go back and correct those. But when I don't see them, then I have to go back and watch the other videos. So commenting constructive criticism is very helpful. I had somebody DM me yesterday some things I can do with my OBS that will help me immeasurably with getting that better. So I ask that you guys do that, you know, as long as you're not violating YouTube policies or being like just genuinely mean to people in the chat. I really don't. It doesn't bother me personally, but again, some people get offended by certain things, so you know, just proceed with caution when you're writing things in the chat. But if it's constructive criticism, I welcome all of it. If you have private messages you want to send me, just, you know, DM me on Instagram or on Facebook, and we'll get it going from there. Secondly, unfortunately, I have to do this part, which is my least favorite part. I have to ask people, I have to dance for money. I have to ask people to donate to my Coffee account. Again, it's not, I have not posted it, but I'll post it right now so that people can see it. My Coffee account, it's a link to account you can donate to. You can donate as little as $1 to the account if you'd like to, or €1 to the account. It is helpful in every stretch of the imagination. That's the one way that you can help out. What's good, my guy? It's good to see you. We're getting started here. Again, I'm asking people to donate to my Coffee account if you'd like to. And again, if you do not have a capacity to donate to my account, I understand that times are hard for everyone. It's not a real situation. Liking, commenting, subscribing to the video is also very helpful. But if you would like to help out in an indirect way, but you also want to get involved in cryptocurrency, I ask people to check out my the referral links I have available in the description of every one of my videos, which is great because it gives me the opportunity to talk about cryptocurrency, which is another passion of mine, and it also gives other people the opportunity to get perks and benefits from those. So how does it work? When you sign up for any of these cryptocurrency accounts, it allows you to get perks and benefits that you wouldn't normally get if you didn't have, if you had to sign up by yourself. That's just what it is. They want older clients to get new clients in the door. It is what it is. But whatever they offer you, whether it's $50 cash back or $100 off of trading fees, whatever it is they decide to offer you, they will in turn offer to me. And because I'm using a 15 to 20% up to $100 to reinvest back to my channel, like as I did last year, and I will make that announcement on January 1st, 2026. That's how it helps out with the channel. For example, this is what I purchased last year with the money I made from cryptocurrency. I just want people to see what it is, so it's not just, you know, total bullshit. So I just want people to know that. And lastly, the third thing is basically if you want to help out with the channel in the freest way possible, subscribe to me across all platforms. If you subscribe to me across on Facebook, on Instagram, or TikTok, or Twitch, those are the channels I'm available on outside of YouTube, obviously. And I ask that you check out those things because it's very helpful to the channel. So I want to thank you guys a lot for helping me grow my channel. I hope that you'll continue to join me across all platforms because, you know, helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow this channel. And helping grow this channel will inevitably help me grow those other platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here in a second. I just wanted to post this real quick. I see your comments, bro. I'm going to get to it real quick. Give me a second here. I'm going to post this real quick. This is my coffee. For those of you who'd like to donate. I'm going to just post this real quick so people have it. If you want to, you can. I'm also going to go ahead and post the licks of the week so that you can have them and you can see what we're working on. We're working on the same exercise we had there the last 2 days with the Melodies, the Antonio Vizero song. Again, let me go ahead and post this real quick. People can see that. There's lick of the week 1 and lick of the week 2. I did that for Melodies Music. Second one, Antonio Vizero. I don't know why this is not working. Copy link. And we're going to post that right quick so we can just get it popping, okay? Yeah, we're almost at 50 subs, man. I was super excited when I saw that earlier today. I mean, I could not be happier. It's hard to tell because last night I kind of got a really, really bad night's sleep. I had a mosquito situation going on. In summertime, I don't have, I live in Europe, so there's not, people don't put a huge emphasis on air conditioners, and they're very expensive. So if you do not have, if you are not a rich person, it's very hard to, you know, justify that or get money off of, or spend the money that it costs you in electricity is not worth it. Like, air conditioning units aren't expensive, but they're just a lot. So anyway, I have to keep my windows open, and I have I guess the last 48 hours I've been dealing with mosquitoes, so I'm kind of like in a funk. So anyway, Doesn't matter. I'm very thankful that there are 100 that I'm at 50 subscribers. I'm almost at 3,000 watch hours, which is great. It's very helpful to the channel. So if you guys have a second, liking, commenting, subscribing to the video, talking to me about what I can do to make the video better, even if it's just small little things, obviously monetary things, as I said before, things that are going to cost me money right now because the channel isn't generating any money is not the best way to say, oh, well, you can buy, a new camera, or you can buy a new, I don't know, microphone. It's like that the budget won't allow me to do that because the channel hasn't generated any revenue, which is, the whole purpose of building this is so that it generates enough revenue at the very least so that it's at zero cost to me as I'm trying to make for you guys. I don't know if that was clear, which is basically me being at what we call net zero. Yeah, so thank you guys for that. I just wanted to go over 3 things really quick. Not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth transition. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. Could somebody just let me know, are you guys seeing the video correctly? Because it says the stream, I'm not getting enough stream health, but the stream health says it's poor now. I don't know what that's about. I haven't changed anything, so I don't really know what's going on. Is my stream, hold on, give me a second. Is my stream okay? Okay. Okay. If you could just let me know. I can see you, not your screen. Okay. If you guys could just let me know if the stream is if you can hear me correctly or if the stream is going okay, that would be really helpful because I'm not sure what exactly is happening right now. It's saying that my stream is poor. Let me see stream settings. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience, let me see, it says open widget. Experience buffering. Is it buffering? I don't know how to make this stream better. It just usually works. Let me see. For me, it doesn't appear to be buffering. So I'm going to continue. Should I continue? It's smooth. Okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out on it. If you guys can keep an eye out on it for me too, that would be really great. I've got another screen open here just to make sure that it do what it does. Okay. With that being said, guys, I just have 3 real things to comment really quick. Number 1, if you have, and first of all, I don't take requests on this channel. I take requests for cover songs that people would like to see me upload that will help benefit us as a channel for promotional uses only, but like to stand on a channel and just do cover songs. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just not what the direction I'm trying to go right now with the channel. So that's not really something I'm trying to do right now. And I don't see the purpose of it with what I'm trying to build here. It's not to say it's not useful or that I won't change my mind in the future. Just as of this moment today, August 20, 2025, I don't see the purpose of it. The second thing is I do curse on this channel, so if that is too offensive to you, like you'll hear me say things like shit and fuck when I get frustrated. It happens, okay? A lot of the influencers I'll suggest will also curse as well. If that's an actual obstacle for you, unfortunately, this may not be the channel for you, but I should go ahead and tell you this, that a lot of people, influencers, especially musicians, they curse like sailors. So I will try to, I can't promise I'll keep it limited. I just want people to know that ahead of time so that they're aware of that. And finally, if you have any serious questions, like anything music theory related or something that's going to take more than 2 or 3 minutes to talk about, I ask people to wait till the very end of the channel or the stream so that I can answer those questions in a more appropriate format, or to ask you to DM me these questions later. But if you have things like hi and bye or some small suggestions, please write them into the chat, because I do save these chats and I can see them later. Okay. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get started here. It says that the stream status is poor. It says that poor, serious issues that need attention. So again, I'm going to keep the screen open. If you guys could let me know if the issue is getting worse or if it's not doing anything or if there's an issue whatsoever, just let me know. I could not possibly in a million years tell you why this is happening, but let's get started here today, guys. We're going to start with these warm-ups as we always do. We're starting with the alternate picking warm-up just to get our fingies warm, obviously. And I will continuously toggle back to this main screen here so that I can make sure that whatever the hell is going on with my YouTube stream, hopefully it fixes itself, because I don't have enough technological skills to understand how to rechange a string, because I've never had to, or to change the quality of the stream. It's, you know, just issues, guys, just small little issues. Let me know if there are going to be some hiccups with the OBS, okay? Let's get right to it. Again, that one sounded much better than yesterday, but again, I'm doing what I call muffin topping again. And muffin topping is just the idea that my fingers are, you know, I have fat sausage type fingers, and they kind of spill over onto strings, and they unintentionally mute them when I'm trying to play that particular string, so it'll sound like this. Instead of the string sounding like this, so I'll play it over, and it'll sound like this. So it's crazy. Anyway, I keep working on it. I'm going to keep working on it. So let's try to stick together with all these things and try to help each other get better, okay? Including me, which I just have to make sure that I tell my fingers to not bleed over onto the other strings. Or spill over is probably the more polite way of saying it. In any case, we're going to 100 beats per minute. We're doing the other warm-ups. I have a plethora of other warm-up activities that I'm going to start adding to the channel. No worries, guys. I wanted to stay consistent for a long period of time so that people would not be lost. Now that I have this OBS, now I can do some really cool things as far as being able to show people different exercises that we can do so in real time. So with that being said, we're at 100 beats per minute. We're doing the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Sound as good as I thought it might. Let me see if I close this. I'm trying to close a couple unnecessary screens. Maybe I'm hoping that might help a little bit with the string. You guys are the best, man. Y'all get hundreds. I'm giving y'all hundreds right now. I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all could just keep you know, liking the channel, let me know what I'm doing right. If the stream, like I said, I'm having some issues with the stream here, or it's at least reporting to me that I'm having issues with the stream. If you guys see anything weird going on, just don't hesitate to say something in the chat. I'll try to look back at it as periodically as I possibly can. We're at 100 beats per minute. We're going to do the alternate spider picking exercise at 100 beats per minute. Hundos. Yeah, I'm gonna do that when I get off the screen. I'm gonna do that when I get off the chat later, or the chat when I get off the stream later, to increase the resolution. I'm worried if I try to change the resolution right now, it might cut me off the stream. I know what you mean. It's something I have to do in the editing. But yeah, thank you for that comment, man. Another 100 for you, dog. This for you. I'm gonna give you the celebratory thing. I don't know what that is. Is it just like ribbons? I think it's ribbons. Celebration ribbons. I don't know what they are. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. That's the kind of the constructive criticism I need. That's gonna help me out so much. So I can increase the resolution of my camera. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the volume a little bit here. And we're gonna work on the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret, guys. Let's go. I just read a comment and somebody says, finally someone who is kind. And I hope you're talking about me, because I'm going to show my brother this comment later, because my brother says I'm a mean person, and I don't believe that to be true. I'm nice to him. That's crazy. That boy crazy. Anyway, brotherly love, I guess, is what that's about. We're going to get right into, after we finish this exercise, which ones did we do? We did the economy picking exercise yesterday. So we're going to do sweep picking exercise from Brandon Dion. Again, Brandon Dion is another, yeah, that's what I said. I'm going to tell him the same, you know, I hope it doesn't bother you, but I'm going to copy this. I'm going to send this to him via text message so people understand. I'm a nice person, okay? Bullshit, man. Anyway, Brandon Dion, we're going to work on his sweep picking exercise. I recommend everybody watch his channel too, because he helps me a lot, like not personally, but his stuff he puts out, he's a great teacher. He's funny, but he does curse in his videos, and I want people to understand that. The influencers I suggest, 9 times out of 10 are going to curse, because most musicians curse, okay? That's an issue for you. I hope that it's not. This may not be the channel for you, or his channel is definitely not the channel for you. But we're going to work on his sweep picking exercise first at 80 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute, 100 beats per minute, at which point we're going to do sweep picking exercise number 1. 80 beats per minute. And then we're going to do that at 80, 90, and 100 beats per minute. So let's start with this first one. Let's see if I can get through it. I've been struggling with this exercise a little bit this week, and I don't know why. Sounded pretty good. Let's try it at 90 beats per minute. Let's try the same exercise, 90 beats per minute, guys. Again, if you have to take the tempo down a little bit more slowly, you just gotta do what you gotta do, okay? It makes no sense in going too quick and then you just screwing it up at a faster tempo when in reality you shouldn't move up until you really have a firm grasp on it at a much lower tempo. That's what it is. 90 didn't sound as good as 80, obviously. That's kind of the way it should be. That is logical as far as logical progressions go. So Let's try it at 100. Let's see if we can do better at 100. Psych myself out because I didn't really make any mistakes until like in my head I said, all right, I got 2 more run throughs to do with this, and then as soon as I said 2 more, I just started to mess it up. Get a little nervous sometimes when I'm on the internet. You guys are the best, man. I'm giving you guys hundreds again. This is the nicest chat ever. Now it's saying that the stream is healthy, so I can't really tell you what's going on with the stream chat. I can't tell you. I don't understand this at all. I don't understand what's happening. It just earlier for 5-10 minutes it said that the stream was poor, and I couldn't tell you why. I don't have any problems. There's no construction going on in my building. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Let's get right into sweep picking exercise number 1, guys. We're gonna keep working, keep pushing through these exercises today. In case I wasn't clear, we're doing the major and minor chords today. We're going to do the E major and the E minor chords, followed by the F major and the F minor chords today, which is lucky for me because I'm better at those, much better at those than I am at the diminished chords. But my favorite are the diminished, the 7th and minor 7th chords. But the diminished and augmented chords are by far and away my favorite because they are the easiest to do. Like, all the shapes are identical, are practically identical. Sweep picking exercise number 1. 80 beats per minute. There, got to work on that, fix it, and make it better. But sounded overall pretty good. I would say it's probably about 95% for me. But 80 beats per minute is not the most difficult tempo at which it should be done. Let's try it at 90, guys. 90 sounded terrible. I mean, for me, that was not great at all. I don't know what's going on with my brain. Again, gotta just note it. Can't feel bad about it. It's time to move on to the next exercise. Note it. Think about it. Write it down in the book of things I have to work on, and then just work on them. Okay? 90 100 sounded better than 90. I don't know what that's about. That's crazy. But 100, really 100, 110 is really my sweet spot. I don't know why I can't do things slower than that or faster than that, but faster than that makes more sense than slower than that. But anyway, I don't know. Again, we're not here to beat ourselves up, guys. We're here to work and to do the best jobs we can on these exercises. And I keep telling people this. You just got to look at yourself and you guys say, sometimes when you make these mistakes, you got to say, I just got to keep working on it. Some people beat themselves up so much, it just uninspires them to continue playing. And I don't see the point in that either. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes regularly. And I keep telling people this. I've seen Olympic athletes and Olympic coaches talk about how they deal in the rule of thirds. A third of the time, you're going to have really great days. A third of the time, you're going to be average. And a third of the time, you're going to be fucking terrible. And as long as you're doing that, you're in line with the Olympians. Like, obviously, you want to have more good days than you have bad days. But on the bad days, it's even more important that you fight through the negativity. That's just how it works, man. With any exercise that you do, any kind of sport, any kind of thing that you do in life, you have to work really hard, especially harder on the bad days than you do on the good days. Okay? So, positivity. Let's push that out there. What we're going to do next, we're at 100 beats per minute. We're going to start doing the scales, guys. So we're getting to the more boring part of this part of the live stream, but I hope that you'll stick with me because this is the most important stuff. The stuff that this is like the equivalent, for those of you who play basketball, this is like the equivalent of just doing line drills, layups, three-pointers, just shooting around, shooting drills. They're not fun. And then like doing chords for me is like basically where you do like off the dribble shots, kind of things like that, things that are boring to work on, but they're important. And improvisational music for me is like basically like running plays. It's more fun, but it's like running plays. That's probably the best way I can describe it for those of you who like your sports metaphors. Yeah, let's get right to it. We're going to do these. We're doing the E major scales this week. For those of you who didn't join us yesterday, we're doing the E major and the F major scales at 105 beats per minute. At which point we're going to take it down 5 beats per minute, and we're going to do the minor pentatonic equivalents, doing the E minor pentatonic scale followed by the F minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. In all positions, guys, let's get it going. Thank you so much for joining the chat. For those of you who haven't done so already, I'm just going to ask if you could like the video. Also, sub to the channel if you could. It's very helpful to me. It's a free way to help out with the channel. If you'd like to, I also put up a thing for donations, provided that's something you choose to do. But I understand. The last thing I want to do is start asking people for money, but the channel at the same time has to generate some kind of revenue to make this net zero for me, meaning that it's as free for me as I'm trying to make for you guys as possible. That's like my number one goal, because I really want this to be as free for the public as possible, so that we can work together and continue to motivate each other to make sure this happens. So I hope if anything that I'm doing is helpful, just let me know, in any kind of way. If you want to donate to let me know that that's helpful, you can do that too. I'm not going to stop you. We're going to start with the E major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute, starting in first position. Let's go. Second position, E major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E major scale at 105 beats per minute, guys. Sixth position, E major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, guys, 105 beats per minute, the E major scale. Let's go. And finally, the seventh position. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the E major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I'm laughing because it's like I keep stumbling over my words and I don't know why. I like to end on good notes, and that's not a pun. Man, give y'all 100s again. I saw somebody said earlier, they subbed to my channel, and I can't thank you guys enough, man. I appreciate all of that. It's really helpful. It's super helpful. It's super great that you guys can help me out with that just by liking and subscribing to videos. As dumb as that sounds, that's the little that it takes to really get this channel popping. At least the beginning of it. So I can start doing different things, adding more things, and being more creative once I start getting that YouTube partnership money. But, you know, it is what it is. We're going to get right into the F major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Again, if there are any problems or any issues regarding the sound, please don't hesitate to note that in the comment section or in the chat section, so that I can make sure that I make adjustments to that later on, okay? F major scale, first position, let's go. Second position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, F major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Finally, I don't know why this keeps popping up on my screen. It's just crazy. My bad. And then we're going right into the eighth position, or the octave position of the F major scale. 105 beats per minute. Problem, but I have really fat fingers, so like whenever I play above the 12th fret, I have to be really, like, it's like my fingers are tightrope walking. That's literally how I think of it, because I just, they're so fat. Well, for guitar, it's weird because I don't really feel like I have fat fingers, but when I play guitar, I feel like they're just, it's crazy. You know, dude, you guys are the best, man. You guys get 100s, all 100s for everybody. I wish there were cooler like emojis I could send too. I don't know if that happens once you get a part of the YouTube partnership program, but that actually would be a really cool feature. I'm going to take the tempo down to 100 beats per minute. And we're going to work on the minor pentatonic scales, because those are really, really important to know. If you guys don't do improvisational music at all, or if you do improvisational music, you understand that like pentatonics are like, how would I describe this? They're so necessary. I guess if you're relating it to the body, it's like breathing. Like you need them to breathe when you're working on scale. They're that important. They're that fundamental. Yeah. I was going to say they're like jelly in the peanut butter jelly sandwich, which is another good reference, another solid metaphor. Yeah. Anyway, 100 beats per minute, guys. We're going to do the E minor pentatonic scale, and we're going to follow that up with the E F minor pentatonic scale, starting this at 100 beats per minute. Again, if you have to take the tempo down more slowly, then you got to take it down more slowly, okay? This isn't a contest about who can play these things faster. This is us practicing and motivating us to get better, okay? So we're going to start with the E minor pentatonic scale in first position. Let's go. Second position, E minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute, guys. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the E minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're going to get right into the F minor pentatonic scale. I'm just going to check back with the chat really quickly to see if anybody's written anything. Nothing yet. Still hundreds for everybody. Y'all killing it. Yo. Thank you so much, guys, again for joining the channel today. Yeah, we're going to do the F minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute, starting in first position. Let's go. Second position, F minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Again, guys, if you guys are working on the, if you guys are experiencing any difficulties with the sound, or the audio, or the image, or anything of that nature, please don't hesitate to let me know. I know somebody said earlier that I've got to work on, I've got to increase possibly the resolution on my internal camera. That's something I'll do off stream. Again, if there are any issues like that, please don't hesitate to say anything, because I'm using my OBS. This is day, I believe, number 9 or 10, give or take, that I've been using my OBS. So it's just going to take some time, guys. There are going to be some hiccups. It's technologia, so you get it. Third position, F minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the octave position or the sixth position of the F minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. I start noodling around on my guitar aimlessly, which is something I love to do, which is not a terrible thing to do, provided that there's a purpose for it. But working on noodling around your guitar just aimlessly is not going to help you get better. It does help you come up with cool riffs and cool segments you can use for songs that you're writing. But noodling around doesn't really help us. We've got to stay focused. Okay. Yeah, we don't need the metronome for this part here. This part is not as fun as we all think, but this is an exercise suggested by Joe Satriani, a very famous graduate of Berklee College of Music, very influential guitar player in my life, a guy I really like because he makes a lot of really, he's a technical guitar player, but there's stuff that he does and teaches that helps. One of the things he said was find the note. Okay, he wants all intermediate students and all advanced students to be able to find the note and chords as well, but specifically notes in this particular section. He wants us to find the notes all up and down the fretboard, okay? So today, last week we did the F, the week before that we did the E, so this week we're doing the E again. Again, if you know anything about guitar, in this particular session, we're always going to be in standard tuning. So it's always going to be the tune of E, A, D, G, D, and E, okay? So we already know what the open notes of the guitar are going to be. Now that we know that, and I will post this again because Brandon Dion did a really good exercise, or did a really good clip on this video. I think it was a YouTube short, and to show you how 3 or 4 different ways on how to find any particular note on any string that you're looking for, okay? Outside of just memorizing the notes, there are simple things that you can do, but today we're just going to go over the simple one, how you find the same note on the string, on the same string. And that's all we're going to do. So we know that E, first string is E, and so it's open. If you add 12 to any number of any fret number you're going to play below the 12th fret, if you add 12 to that number, you will get his position above the octave position. Because this is E, the open note, because the string that's being played that's open is 0, we consider it 0. You add 12 to 0 and you get 12. So E is on open and 12. So open and 12. On the top of the string, it's going to be identical. Spacing is going to be exactly the same, okay? Now back to the bottom of the string, again it's open and 12. That's how you find the E and its octave position. String is the same thing. So now we're going to go to the A string. We're on 7, fret 7 and 19. Okay, if you know that on the A string, if you count the half steps, the whole steps between the open string and the 7th fret, you will find that that's where your E is, on the 7th fret. You add 12 to 7, you get 19. Okay. Similarly, if you found that 19 above the 12th fret, that's where you find your E above, or the E above the 12th fret. If you subtract 12 from 19, you get 7. So above and below. It's simple math, guys. Below the 12th fret, you add 12. Above the 12th fret, you subtract 12. It's that simple. Now back to the bottom of the string, we're at open 12. Now back to the top of the string, we're at open 12 again. And I want to say B or E on the B string is on 5 and 17. If your brain is on fire today. Frets 5 and 17. Again, you add 12 to 5, you get 17. You subtract 12 from 17 and you get 5. Simple maths. Now back to open and 12 on the bottom of your string. Now back to open 12 on the bottom of your strings. What I should have said low and high strings. What I should have said, but I continue to forget that. Now on the A string, we're back to 7 and 19. We just did that one. Now we're going to go to the D string. frets up from D from the open string, you get 2. That's where you find your E, or your E on your D string. So you're at, and you know that it starts off at 2 if you had 12 to 2 because it's below the 12th fret, you get 14. If you subtract 12 from 14 because it's above the 12th fret, you get 2. That's how we find it. Simple maths. You get it. Not so smart. Not the best. Now we're going to go back to the A string. We're at 7 and 19 on the A string. And we're at open and 12 on the bottom E string. We're almost done with this exercise, guys. I promise. We're back to open and 12 on the bottom E string. And we're back to 5 and 17 on the B string. Then we go to the G string. I heard it. I want to say that we're at 9 and 21. We are. Again, you got 12 to 19, or 12 to 9, you get 21. You subtract 12 from 21, and you get 9. Now we're going back to 2 and 14 on the D string. We'll go back to 7 and 19 on the A string. Now we're back to open and 12 on the bottom E string. And we're going to finish this exercise up by doing something very simple, which is what I like to do, which has nothing to do with anything in the world. It's just fun to do. I don't know why I like to do that to finish up the exercise. Now we're going to move on to the major and minor chords. Now, because I have the OBS, over the next couple of weeks, once I start streaming on Twitch or start cross-platformational streaming, I can then adapt that. Like I said before, I don't like to do too many things at once. When I do too many things at once, people get lost, I get lost. There are issues, minor issues, like I had issues with the stream connection. I didn't know how to fix it. It just basically fixes itself. But again, I have like things like the resolution on my camera I've got to figure out, which isn't a hard fix. I do know how to fix it, but I don't want 15 million different problems jumping out of me from nowhere and not really fully understanding how my OBS works to make this happen. So before I start posting these regularly, I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do. Today we're doing the we're doing the E major and E minor chords, followed by the F major and F minor chords. Okay, and so what I was trying to say is that I'm going to make these. I'm going to copy these, turn them into PDF files, not copy them, but scan them so they're PDF files, so I can do screen grabs. So I can hold these up and I can post this, and it'll be like a split screen situation, so that you can see the chords and don't have to toggle back between different screens to see it. But these are the chords that we're doing. Okay, we're going to do the E major, E minor, followed by the F major and the F minor chords, which I'll show you when we get to those. Obviously, each one that we're going to do, it's going to be the major chords, the melody chords, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, followed by the bottom 4-string chords, and then we'll move on to the next groupment of chords. Okay, guys? We don't need the... Obviously, this is like doing shooting drills, okay? None of this is fun. I mean, you shoot around, and that's kind of fun for a little while, and then after a while, it gets boring. There's no substitute for putting in this work. If there is, I'd love to hear it. I don't know a single guitar player on planet Earth. I don't know a single musician on Earth that plays an instrument that has where you can play chords and scales like a piano or a guitar. I don't know anybody on planet Earth that knows of a different way. You have to, if you're going to get better at guitar, you need to know your chords, and you need to know your scales, and you need to know all the notes across the fretboard. That is the basis. That is what gets you from the intermediate level to the advanced level. Having an encyclopedic knowledge of your scales and your chords up and down the fretboard, maybe not every last chord on planet Earth, but your majors, your minors, your diminished, your augmented, your seventh chords, you need to know those, period. Okay, and that's why we're doing them. We're going to learn all this stuff together. It's not going to be, we're not going to learn this overnight, over the next year or 2 years or 3 years. We're going to learn all of this shit together, guys. We're going to get to the advanced level and the expert levels in the next couple of years, okay? And the only way to do that is to focus on really the fundamentals on a regular basis. I hope that you will join me on this, and I'm thankful that you guys are able to join me today. If you haven't done so already, I ask people, if you could, please go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel. We're going to get started with these exercises, and as I've said before, if you're hearing any issues with the sound or the quality of the sound or things of that nature, volume issues like that, please do not hesitate to tell me that in the chat section. If there are things that I could add or do better to my channel during this period of time where I'm not receiving any financial element to this, and there are things that I can make, and that's important because there are changes that I can make that don't require any monetary, any money element, I'll say, then please note those things so that I can make those changes as quickly as possible. Again, with the OBS, there are changes that I'll make progressively because I don't want to have an error somewhere and I don't know how to figure it out. But we'll get to it, okay? So we're going to do the E major chords. We're starting with the melody chords. And we're going to do melody, inside rhythm chords, bottom 4 string chords, and then we'll go to the E minor chords, etc., etc., as my old chemistry teacher used to say, where English was not his first language, but it was fun. He was my favorite teacher, by far. Greatest. I mean, as far as science goes. But yeah. Turn this volume down just a little bit. What's it? No, what's this? Oh, my bad. That's where we go. Bottom 4 of the inside chords. Let's go. And the inside chords are basically, when I say inside, just know you're not going to play the outside E string or the bottom E string. You're just going to play all the four notes, 4 strings on the inside. Okay. Rhythm guitar chords, or the bar chords as they're affectionately called. Bar chords are really more, when you say bar chords, it's usually because you're using your finger, your index finger as a capo. But when you talk rhythm chords, you're going to be playing basically 5 to 6 of the strings of the guitar. So, yeah. Let's see, the first one we got is here. Oh, yeah. Just got to make sure I'm doing this right. But you know what? We didn't start with this one first. Let's take a look at this. Which would be the bar chord, because when we play it up further later on, it's going to be like this. We just switch it here, here. Because it's playing up and down. Okay, I got it. So this we can play this right here. It's just identical to this one. My bad. Then here. Then here. Sorry, my brain was buffering a little bit. We got this. Here. Then is it 7? Yeah, that's here. Let's go right to the bottom 4 string chord scores. Let's go. Guys, we're going to get right into the E minor chords. For those of you who are able to stick around, who are still watching the channel, who are still going to work on this with us before we get right into the improvisational section of music, or before we get into the fun stuff, or like the licks of the week and things of that nature, we got to do the boring stuff. So I'm going to give you give you all a round of applause. I can't do the clapping hands either on this. I'm sad. I'll give you the celebratory one because I'm thankful that you guys are here and that you're able to be here and that you continue to watch the channel and continuing to try to work. So let's get right into these E minor chords, guys. Let's get it going, okay? Then right here. Why am I doing this one? Oh. So we're here. And here. Why I was then here, then here. For the inside chords, it sounds a little something like this right here. Into the rhythm chords that sound a little something like this right here. That is not bad at all. You know what? I have started with this one first. I always mess this one up. And then. Now we're going to get right into the bottom 4 string chords before we move on to the F major and F minor chords. Okay, guys? I keep saying chat, guys. I should start using the word chat. It just feels weird to say, okay, chat. I just haven't gotten used to that yet. Some people are like, oh, you should say chat instead of guys. It's really more inclusive as a word. I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing. Coffee. I do love coffee, though. Anyway, bottom 4 string chords. Let's go. Let's go again. Right here. Back down. Right into the F major chord. Now I'm going to show these to you because again I don't have that part of my OBS working, but like I said, I'm going to have them scanned in the next couple of days and we'll see how that works out. Next week I plan on streaming. I might actually start tomorrow or the day after. Don't quote me on that, but I might actually start today or tomorrow or the day after on trying to work on. You're the best, man. You're #1, dog. That's why I gotta keep doing this, man. I gotta give you guys 100s. You guys say some nice ass shit on here, and it's just like nice. Makes me feel good about myself. Thanks for all of you guys. You guys are the best. Give the hearts. I give the 100s. I give you the celebratory thing too, man. It's too bad these aren't interactive. That would be like way more fun, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get on Twitch. And I'm gonna try to stream cross-platformationally this weekend just to see how it works, see what it's all about, just to try it, and obviously work on the resolution of my camera. But at that point next week, I'm hoping that I'll be able to post these so I don't have to show them to you every single time, so that I just have them up there and I'll just click on the different scene on the OBS, and then I can just have this as a split screen situation where you guys can see the chords that we're working on. So again, we're doing the F major chords, F minor chords, and then we're going to get right into the lick of the week, which I have posted. If you haven't seen it, they are posted, but they're further up on the chat. If you need me to repost them, I will post them as soon as I get done with the major and minor exercise if you cannot see them. But they're up there. Yeah, definitely up there. I can see them, so if you can't see them, just let me know, okay? That would be great. Let's get right to it, yo! Finishing with the F major chords, yeah. So start with this one. In case that wasn't clear. And the melody chords is basically another way of saying outside chords. Meaning the rhythm you play on the bottom 4 string, top 4 strings. inside chords. Let's get right to it. Bottom 4 string chords. That's not true. We're doing the rhythm chords. My bad. My bad, shorty. String chords that sound a little something like this. Thank you for staying, guys. I appreciate y'all. That one off. But you can. But it was the bottom 4 string chords. My bad. I barred it off and I shouldn't have. That was my bad. I feel like the Neil deGrasse Tyson meme. I don't know if I can do the face that well, but I do my best. Hundreds for everybody who stayed. You guys are the best. Number ones. Day ones are number ones. Let me say bottom the E, F minor chords. F minor chords. Oh, notes. There we go. one more again. Let's go again. And here. Let's go to the inside chords. It sounded less not like this right there. Then right here. Let's go again. Right into the rhythm chords, guys. It sounds a little something like this. Right here. This is sort of how I just from here to here. The second one's here. And then here. And here. And here. Let's go again. Through here. Right. Then here. And through here. Through here. Let's go again. And here. Now we're going to do the bottom 4 strings, and we are done with these for today. Let's go right into the bottom 4 string chords of the F minor chords. Okay? To get right into the licks of the week. Yee, yee, yee! So I'm excited about. This one from Antonio Visadio is not one of my favorites, but it's definitely one of my favorites too. Because he is a genius when it comes to giving us these little bite-sized sort of little nuggets that we can keep in our pockets, which is very, very helpful to the channel, as they call it. I'm going to play through this twice. Again, I've already posted these. If you don't know where they are, if you can't see them, tell me so I can repost them. They're in the chat. Okay, so this is what it sounds like. I'm gonna play it slowly, not to a metronome, because we ain't ready. Ain't nobody ready for that. So it sounds like this. notes. I think faster it sounds cooler, but when it's slow, it's like really hard to do. So it's like. I don't know if he's pushing with his index or his ring finger. Let me just see this real quick, which one he's pushing with. Oh, he's alternating. Okay. So he's literally playing like this. Okay. He's literally alternating. So when he's doing the pull-offs, he's using his pinkies. But when he's pitch bending, he's using his ring finger. Okay. I did not know that. See, this is a new thing I learned today. Pitch bending is easier with your ring finger as opposed to your index finger. Now we're going to get right into the other one, which is the Mellow Days Music one, which is the one I should have posted but has not been posted, but is going to be posted at some point this week. When I start working on the other licks of the week, then I'm going to post those all together. It is 100% my fault that they're not done. I just want people to know that I'm taking 100% responsibility for those not being done yet. I just had to delete some stuff off my phone, and then I had other stuff I had to get into this week, and yeah, I just didn't do it. I haven't done it yet. It's that simple. There's nothing incredible happened. I just got bogged down for time. Call it whatever you want. Call it lackadaisicalness. Call it whatever you want. It is what it is. I made that mistake. I will take that blame. So let me play through this song so people can hear it a few times. That we're going to put on the metronome at 75 beats per minute, and I'm going to start working on that a little bit just so that we can get it done, get her done. So let's go. For those of you who are still with me on the chat, I can't thank you enough for continuing to stay here. I'm going to continue sending you guys these little emojis, these little 100 balloons, these celebratory balloons. It's not easy to practice when it's not that it's not easy to practice. Practicing sucks. There's no question, guys. There's no question about it. It's not fun. It is very boring. That's why it's good. It's fun we get to do this together, so that way we can kind of encourage each other to continue to keep pushing forward, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, to turn off this metronome. I'm going to get right, no, turn off. I'm going to turn up the metronome to 130 beats per minute. We're going to work on the ABC Polyphia riff. I showed you yesterday a couple other things that I'm working on right now, song-wise, but this is the one that's the hardest one for me to do. The ones that I'm working on that I want to post is just this introduction. I forgot who did this. I think it's CKY, but I'm not sure. It's like... That's what I'm working on real quick. And then the other one's obviously the Joe Satriani Midnight Song, which is just, you know, it's a tapping song, so it sounds like this. I'll just play like the end. I think it's how it ends. Yeah, that's it. So we're going to work the ABC Polyphia riff, guys. I've still been working on it. It's still tough for me. It's still frustrating for me, but I want people to be a part of the process, and unfortunately, part of that process is watching me pull my already non-existent hair out of my head, because these exercises are really tough, or this particular song is just beating my ass, to be honest. I'm going to go work on the solo a little bit. It sounds like today it sounded a little bit better than I think it did yesterday, at least for me. I have to go back and watch the tape, but based on the tape, watch the live stream that I have saved. But it did sound a little bit better than yesterday. It's just frustrating that it's not done, because I know the rest of the song. It'd be like... to it, so I've just got so much stuff to work on. Okay, let's do the solo. 100 beats per minute, guys. Thank you for continuing to be with me, guys. If you haven't done so already, I ask that you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm thankful for your time and for your energy and for all the stuff you've been sending me as far as like the good vibes and positive comments and also just constructive criticism. It's all very helpful stuff, guys. I'm thankful, so thank you, guys. I should turn this up a little bit. More hundreds for everybody. I'm gonna get right into the. Oh my goodness! I just snorted. I went. Anyway, doesn't matter. Because this is how you know I'm tired, or it was really funny, but it really wasn't that funny. What I was gonna say is I'm gonna turn up the metronome, and we're gonna get right into the right into the backing tracks, guys. I got these up here. I don't know if you want me to post. I'm going to post them anyway, just so that you have them. This is the first one we're working on here. The first one I send is the first one I'm going to be working on, so that way you guys can have them and you can check them out. But again, these are in the playlist section of my channel. So if you just go in the playlist, I have them organized. This is the second one I'm going to do, just in case you want to see it, in case you want to work on it, listen to it, think about it, think about how you want to attack the fretboard. I have another activity, another exercise that I'd like to do that I'll talk about later. That involves, instead of playing and soloing over these tracks, it just involves you trying to figure out where the chords are all up and down the fretboard based on the chord progression. And it's an exercise in you understanding and using your brain to figure out where these chords are. So that you can just be able to play them in real time. So whenever you're soloing in a specific part of the fretboard, you can just go right into the chords that are in that correspond to that area. Okay, so I'm working on that, and yeah, I'm working on a bunch of things at the same damn time. The first thing I got to do, obviously, is start posting some of the music that I've been creating in Logic Pro X. I will do that. okay. I can't give myself ratings. I tried to do that before, but the rating, I don't have a rating system where I could rate myself without being being unbiased. I don't know how to do that. I try my best, but be like, oh, that sucked. Oh, that was good. See, it's like in the extreme. I never end up anywhere really near the middle, or at least in my head, I don't. It's like when I'm either too nice to myself or too harsh. There's not really a lot that goes on in between. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say. I don't know how else to put that. Next one. This one actually has the chords written into the name of the song, or into the title of the song. It's a backing track major, pop backing track major in E. It's got E major, B major, F sharp minor, and then A major. So we go right here. the time we're going to have for today. We worked on this practice session. I can't thank you guys enough for being here for the practice session. For those of you who were able to comment and stay here for a long little while, thank you for joining me. For those of you who were only able to stop by, I want to thank you for just stopping by. I'm very appreciative of all the likes, all the comments I've gotten, all the people that have helped me to try to get to this point right now. I'm at about 50 subscribers, I want to say, or 49, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm at 50, apparently. 50 subscribers, and I'm very thankful for that. I've been able to increase 30, was that 22 2 months ago? Now I'm at 30, so it has doubled in 2 months, which is great for me, and it's great for the channel, and it's very helpful to the channel. I've got to get to that 1,000 mark, hopefully as soon as I possibly can, so I can get this YouTube partnership program, so I don't have to tap dance and ask people to donate to the channel, because like I said before, I would like people to donate to the channel, but I don't want it to be the central focus of the channel. I prefer that money comes from advertiser-driven revenue or from the Amazon affiliate program, where people are purchasing products that I use that will help out with the channel that way, or because obviously I'm not going to be selling you. I'll tell you this later, but I'm not selling you washing machines on this channel. I'll tell you that much. That don't make no sense. I'm not selling anybody anything else that doesn't pertain to this channel. So, as I've said before, I'm thankful for all you guys being here, and I hope that you'll be here tomorrow and every single day to help me continue to build this the way that I am. For those of you who are here right now, I need you to understand you are now a part of my YouTube growth, my internet process, my internet story, my story of how I'm building this channel. You guys have become the template and the foundation for helping me build this channel, and I'm thankful for that. So I want to say again, shout out to you guys, hundreds for everybody for being here, hundreds for everybody who's helping me out, giving me advice, constructive criticism. I appreciate all of it, because it's all very helpful to me and to this channel as I continue to grow and to build this thing so that it happens for me. For that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for your time, for your effort, for your love. First of all, I got to go through my spiel again real quick. For those of you who have just joined the channel today, thank you for joining the channel today. For those of you who joined yesterday, thank you for joining yesterday, the day before that. For those of you who've been here before, and those of you who will continue to be here afterwards, thank you for that. For those of you who were just able to stop by, thank you for stopping by. This channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 parts. It is about the practice session and the improvisational stuff, the improvisational session. Practice session will be about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together, because everybody knows practicing by yourself sucks. Okay, so we can do something together. We can do something productive to start our day off, or to get our day going, or to break in the day. Maybe it hasn't been that great of a day, but we want to do something productive that's just for us. We love music. We want to get better at music, especially at a principal instrument that's guitar. So we dedicate that time to be here every single day so we can get that done. So number 1 is about the practice session. The practice session will include me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together. It will be warm-ups, scales, chords, chord studies, chords and voicings, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs that I'll be working on that I'll be using for promotional uses only. Yeah, the resolution stuff. See, I appreciate that. See, just a quick reminder, I got to change the resolution in my camera, my built-in camera. Thank you for that, dog. I appreciate you. That is amazing. Okay, I'm going to do that as soon as I get done with the stream. Thank you for that. What was I going to say? Lastly, secondly, the improvisational section. So the improvisational section will be about me improving on the channel and you judging that for what it is, letting me know if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing okay, and maybe suggesting to me different influences that help me get to the next level. It is my hope that at a certain point you will feel comfortable and confident enough to make your own videos of you using the same songs that I have, to make your own improvisational track, and upload it to YouTube. Send me the link, and with your permission, I'd like to talk about it on the channel so we can talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and what we can do differently. Okay? And then this third thing is basically what the whole channel is about. And I apologize that I haven't been able to show that recently. The whole channel, well, at least at the beginning, since the channel started. The channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It's about me using my guitar, my knowledge of guitar, and my knowledge and understanding of my digital audio workstation and music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. I will be creating 100% of the music for myself, where I will be singing, songwriting, playing guitar parts, or creating synth sounds and things of that nature to create the best music I possibly can. 90% will be music I'll create for my own personal project. The other 10% will be split up into 2 parts: music I create for other artists who are looking for new music, and the other 10%, the other 5% is going to be music that I'm creating for people who work on movies. They need movie scores. So basically, the fourth thing is when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. Like Wakefoot has just written down, I have to make sure that the fourth thing is like when nobody watches the channel serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. But when people do comment in real time, I get to see and get constructive criticism. Like, for instance, remember the resolution stuff, which is the camera. We talked about this at the beginning. I'm having some issues with my camera resolution, so I have to increase the resolution of my camera. Little things like that, I can make those little changes. But when I don't have people comment in the channel, I kind of have to go back and figure this stuff out for myself. Obviously, some things, the things that are going to cost money are not changes I can make right away. It's nothing personal. It's just, it is what it is, guys. I just can't. The channel has to make, it's got to make its own, start generating its own revenue, and with the money that I make from the channel, it's the money I'm going to reinvest in the channel, with the exception of the cryptocurrency stuff, which I will talk about next. For those of you who, the second thing is, if you'd like to donate to the channel, which is what I ask people to do, if you'd like to donate to the channel, I have a Coffee account where you can donate as little as $1 to the account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee, and the link is in the description of my video as well as in the chat section of the video, provided you would like to do that. If you don't want to do that, I understand. It's completely understandable. Times are really hard for everyone. I know the economy is trash right now. Tariffs and all that stuff, money, things, I get it. It's crazy. So if you don't want to do that, but you may want to help out with the channel in a more indirect sense, the best way that you can do that is through cryptocurrency. I trade cryptocurrency every single day. I love it very much. But again, I'm not a cryptocurrency expert. I'm not a financial analyst. This isn't financial advice. This isn't a financial channel, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I figure I trade cryptocurrency every day. Maybe some of the people who watch my channel might like so too, and it's a fun way to help out with the channel. It works as the refer a friend program works with any other bank or any other website. When you refer a friend, you guys both will profit from getting exponentially better benefits than what you would get if you signed up by yourself, or the site was just offering other things. So, for instance, if you use my referral links to sign up, you don't have to purchase anything. But if you spend $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than that of which you get by yourself. Whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me, and by extension this channel, because I'm using 15 to 20% up to $100 of my total gains to reinvest back in the channel. As I said last year, this is what I purchased last year. It is a Zoom G1X, which you will hear more and more and more as I'm using my OBS to do cool stuff with. Now, most of the time in the channel, I'll play clean, but I'll at least play clean using one of those things, using my G1X. So that's how it helps out with the channel, provided that's a way that you want to help out with the channel getting involved in cryptocurrency. I like it. Maybe you might like it. And lastly, but also do your own research, okay? Make sure you understand what you're doing before you get into it. I have a budget that allows me to spend $25 to $50 in cryptocurrency every month. I can afford that. I can afford way more than that, but that's what I choose to spend. That's just me personally. You know, do your own research, talk with your friends and family members before you get involved. Lastly, the easiest and freest way to help out with the channel really is just to subscribe to me across all platforms. I'm currently on Twitch, which is an account I don't use yet. I'm currently on TikTok, which is a channel I use very limitedly. And I am on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribing to me across all those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you again for joining me today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking and commenting on the videos. And thank you for helping me out with all the stuff, including reminding me about changing the resolution so that I can have a better resolution with my camera. I wanted to say again, thank you guys so much for your time. I will see you again here tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after, as I plan on being here every single day until I become the world's best guitar player on planet Earth and the world's best producer on planet Earth, and singer-songwriter, or songwriter really mostly. But so we're going to work on those things, and like I said before, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee, guys. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you.